that report. Are we together? So when you now call for that motion, the director has what? So I think this is group 1, group 2, and group 3.
Right. So tell us what is happening here today.
Okay, so thank you so much for that. JCI is a leadership development organization that we are bound to develop young leaders, young enterprising leaders. So today, across different regions in the north and different states, we have different leaders. So what we do is in the beginning of the year, we train our leaders to make sure that they align with the theme of the year. So theme of the year this year is amplify, and each of the words or letters in that amplify has specific meaning. So we are trying to train all our officers that are going to lead different organizations and area to see the direction we are going, both in Nigeria and JCI as an organization. So that is what we are doing. So we are bringing all the leaders together, train them, guide them, empower them to make sure that they're able to deliver on our mandate of developing leaders in the north for a better future. Thank you.
Why in the north?
Okay, so thank you so much. JCI, like I mentioned, is a leadership development organization and is an international organization. Now, JCI has a structure. So we have JCI in the south. So in Nigeria, we have JCI in about 120 countries, which Nigeria is among. So for us to be able to make local impact, each of the 6 geopolitical zones too has JCI and some leaders. So here in the north, we now have leaders in the north. So we train specific leaders in each region so that they will be able to make specific and tropicalized impact in their region. So for the northern region, we are doing our own now. The southwest region has done their own about a week ago, and the south and southeast region will be doing their own in about a week time.
Speaking about leadership, we have a leadership deficit in the country, and I think one of the things that is affecting Nigeria is the leadership. So, what do you make of that? From how this program like this will contribute to the nation in terms of the leadership?
Okay, so like I said before, JCI is a leadership development organization. And like you rightly mentioned, one of the problems we have in Nigeria and even across the world is the deficit of good leaders. JCI train people or train leaders by doing. And to make sure that we are able to impact more people. That is why we bring in together some of the leaders in each of the states. Like for instance, we have about 7 local organizations in Abuja alone. So each of the leaders in each of those places are here. We train them so that when we train them, they will be able to train other people to become better version of themselves. And in no time, you'll see us having a ripple effect, and we'll be able to address some of the problems we have in Nigeria, we have in Abuja when it comes to leadership deficits.
All right, thank you very much. Your name and your designation.
Okay, so my name is Lanre Alawode. I'm the Executive Vice President Northwest for JCI Nigeria 2026.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
My name is JCI Ambassador Musa. I'm the National Executive Vice President Northwest.
All right. So when we talk about we talk about the leadership today. Before now, we do see a gathering like this training men to become a leaders tomorrow. But I'm surprised to see. So, what is your take?
Well, in JCI, we don't just believe in training the men. We believe in equality, right? It is said what a man can do, a man can do better, but that's not what we're preaching. We're preaching equality. We're saying if the men can do it, the women can also do it. So we try to put them together, give them what we think is best, and then help them grow in their respective area. Not just within themselves. We are saying women can go out there and do good for themselves.
So recently, last year, there is a electoral bill proposed at the National Assembly. House of Rep has already assent to the bill. remaining in nature direction bar for them to ascend the bill before the president will pass it to before it will pass into law. But the questions now I'm asking is that when you said the equality, when the woman is agitating, or cover different forum when some men will say that okay, women are coming to take over their position that tomorrow.
So we are not taking over. We're not taking over. While we're growing up, no doubt women were taught to stay back, and while the men go forward. But over time, we also realized that why don't we also take charge? So we are not coming to take over. We are coming to say, if you are doing it, we also can do it. Let's come together and make it good. Let's come together and perfect it. We're not coming in to take charge of anything.
So just the final for me, if you have the opportunity now, because you are championing for the women leadership position in Nigeria, if you have the opportunity to meet with the Minister of Women Affairs, if better still, the president, what would be your message to the government?
Please allow us take charge. Allow us do what we are learning. Let's also tell you that we can do it. We're not saying we can do it better. We're not saying we are coming to take control, but we are saying we can also make impact, meaningful impact. We can also create positive change to the world.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Briefly, let's get to meet you.
All right, my name is JCI Nigeria Ambassador Akimbode Abitu, the National President for JCI Nigeria for 2026.
All right.
JCI, the vision of JCI is to be the network, the global, foremost global network of young leaders. And what we do is majorly between the ages of 18 to 40 and making them better leaders, making them better version of themselves. So that when they go out there, they represent themselves, they represent the organization, they represent the nation at large. And in a country where we have better leaders, we have better environment, and we have better things going on for the country. So that is why one of the major things we do is to train young people and give them opportunity to be better leaders and everything they do.
All right. This particular training
Yes.
is targeted to one particular region of the country out
Yes.
of the six geopolitical nations we have is about it. So what specific initiative are being today?
All right, thank you very much. So I would start from the beginning, right? JCI Nigeria is broken into 4 different areas. We have the southwest, we have the southeast, and we have the northwest and northeast. So now, in the northern area, the north is combined together so that we have this training for the northern people. We have done in southwest the previous week. We also be going to the southeast area to do the same training. And why we are doing that is so that we have this kind of training across the different regions of the country, so that we have different people that have the idea of what we are trying to implement and what different issues. Yes, you mentioned there are different issues around the socioeconomic in the northern area. We also have it in different areas of the country. So this initiative, this training is targeted and say, okay, you become a better version of yourself. One of the things we do, or let me say we preach, is to not sit back and wait for what the government is going to do for you. Sit back and think, okay, how do you improve your society? How do you improve where you find yourself? How do you improve or help the government to build a better environment and a better country? So these are different things, and these are different mindsets that we put out there into minds of members across Nigeria, and just not just the region.
Yeah.
So now when we are talking about the specific initiative for the area, we are talking about membership increase, because the higher number of people we have, the higher number of impacts we are going to be making in the area. So we are looking for how to bring in more members on board in the area, this particular area, more members on board, more members keen into our initiative for the year, and also our vision and our mission as an organization. So when we bring these people on board, we have more people across different societies and different areas preaching and making sure that people are getting better, people are becoming leaders. And when again, like I mentioned initially, when we have leaders across, we have better initiatives coming across every area. Thank you.
All right. I would like
Very much. Now, my message to keep it short is do not think of yourself only. Think for your future. The kind of future that most youth are complaining about today is because some people did not think and plan towards that future. Don't wait until the future ones are coming behind and also blame you for not preparing themselves or preparing for that future. So build the foundation from today, make the right decision, look beyond
your personal goal or personal advantage, but the advantage of the community. When the time comes to decide on your next leader, look beyond what you are getting now, but what the leader is going to make and give back to the organization and the country at large. So please don't look at now, plan for the future, so that because when that future comes, those generations ahead will also blame you for not planning for them. Plan for the future.
In 1 second, please. What about the youth that the politicians are using them as a talks, using them as a give them going to go and attack the opponent just because of their own selfish interests? What would be your call?
Again, it's about thinking more about yourself. These different youths that are going out there, the politicians are not sending them their own blood. They're sending you out there. So be your own leader. Make your own right decision. You deep down, most of them know it is wrong. So make the right decision. But at large, is it good for the society? Is it good for the people you are working with? There's nothing saying that we can't have peace in this country. If everybody is in one lane and the main goal, the countries that we look forward to today that say, oh, these countries are good, this and that, they all started somewhere. It is never too late for us to start now. Work with unison, work together, and don't be anybody's tool to disrupt the peace of the nation. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Fatima Mawale Usman, 2026 chairperson for CYE Awards.
All right. Tell us what's the CYA stand for?
Okay, so CYA stands for Creative Young Entrepreneur, and the Creative Young Entrepreneur is an international competition and an initiative of Junior Chamber International (JCI) to transform young persons' ideas into sustainable businesses that can drive economic growth.
What is the correlation between the CI, DCLTI, and what is happening here today?
So the CYE program, like I said earlier, is an international event, and for us to make sure that we have more of our members, JCI members, and even non-JCI members apply for this award, I'm here today with my team to speak to the speak to the local organization presidents, and JCI members as a way of encouraging them and inspiring them, to register. Many persons have businesses, but as we all know, visibility and viability of that business remains a major challenge. So when I come here, mine is to inspire them, tell them more about this program and encourage them. So when they also go back, they can encourage their members collectively. So, apply for the CYE program award.
All right. When you talk about your awards, so how do your selections look like?
Okay, so for the CYE Awards, the three major criteria that each participant or nominees would need to submit will be a structured business plan. What means is you would have a business that is not less than 3 months, and then you would also be submitting a 1-minute pitch to the nominations site, and lastly, you will be giving us a headshot. But remember that when you go to the website to register, there are other series of questions that will follow. For instance, we want to check your financial strength. We want to check your strategy, of how to grow your businesses. But majorly, we need a structured business plan and a 1-minute pitch through the website.
So if I can get it right, this award will inspire the younger.
Yes. And we not just aim to inspire, we also want to make them visible. We want to recognize their efforts, because it's one thing to be creative, it's another thing to drive that vision, bet that vision to reality, and also to create a lasting impact within the community. So we're encouraging everybody who has businesses, so long your business is creating impact, so long your business is driving sustainable economic growth, we're encouraging you to apply for the CYE Awards.
All right. For how many years have you been in Nigeria?
In Nigeria? Yes. Well, I was born in Nigeria. I'm a full-blown Nigerian.
No, the main program.
CYE. Yes. Okay. So CYE has been in existence for about 5 years now, although it's a global initiative of JCI Nigeria, JCI International. Yes. And we've had one Nigerian who has actually made it to the international stage at Africa and Middle East, and that was in 2022, and he was fortunate to win $5,000. So I think that's something all Nigerians will want to key into.
Yes. All right. Speaking about of the younger entrepreneur, we know that there are many questions from the younger entrepreneur that the environment is not conducive. As an advocate of this and a championing of the younger entrepreneur, we don't have a conducive environment for a young entrepreneur, young talent to try. So, do you have to say concerning about these challenges?
Okay. The CYE award not just recognize viable businesses. The CYE program also aims to deliver impactful and insightful training sessions. It would help young entrepreneurs learn the legal framework. See, some persons have startups, but they don't know the legal framework to help them solidify their startup. Some persons don't even have trademarks. Some persons get startups. They go into partnership, and before you know it, somebody else is taking over their businesses. And then now we'll also be going through the mentoring and coaching. We would have other persons who have been in the business line, regardless of your business. We'll have other persons who would coach these awardees, you know, and help them to sustain what they have started. So yes, we might agree that Nigeria may not be favorable for some businesses to thrive, but at the same time, people are making it. So why can't we also see what people are doing, replicate it, and try to also grow your own businesses?
All right. What do you think the government can do to have a good environment friendly for our young entrepreneur, young talent to thrive in Nigeria?
Oh, thank you very much. First, for the CYE program, we aim to partner with the government institutions for them to key into this initiative. Now, the Nigerian government have started some initiative, right, to help young startups, and we all know that some persons are benefiting. But what we can also encourage the government to do is look inwards more, let them be monitoring and let them be accountability. For when you roll out an initiative, they should try to monitor and make sure that these initiatives are being gotten by the people who deserve it. Another thing the government can look into is the taxation and also the power supply. Many businesses now would spend more to produce than what they gain, from the businesses. So if the government can look at all these little areas in terms of power supply, in terms of taxation, also legal framework whereby there's a bill that protects startups from other persons taking up their own businesses. I think this will go a long way for us.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right. Let's get to meet you. Your name and your designation.
I am JCI Ambassador Wana Brightikong, one of the 2026 presidents for JCI Abuja.
All right. So, how this Nigeria can key into the initiatives like this for the betterment of the country?
Okay. The Amplify agenda is one such that the concept is to position the youths, the northern youths, to be able to see the need and take the lead, to be able to see opportunities and make use of the opportunities to better themselves, both in their local communities, in the national level and internationally. JCI gives you the platform to collaborate and to expand your network.
All right. So one thing is that I know I'm happy that this program is taken to the northern part of the country, because you cannot, as it stands today, if you mention north is characterized with a lot of issues, the insecurity, social vices, and whatnot. But I want to know that what will be a take home from this particular program today?
Okay, what JCI teaches us is how to be proper citizens. The goal of JCI is to develop young leaders for the emerging and evolving world, which means everything about us, from the way we dress, from the way we talk, the way we speak, our etiquettes must conform to the JCI way, which is what Nigeria as a whole needs now. And we're bringing this thing to the northern youths right now. It will help to change the psychology, change their mentality, so that they can change with evolving times, to be able to position them to see opportunities and gain those opportunities via the JCI platform.
So, how can the media be of help to this particular pro initiative to amplify what you are doing?
Thank you very much for that question. I like the way you use the word amplify, because the world needs to know what we are doing. JCI is over 100 years old, and personally in Nigeria, JCI is over 67 years old. So the world needs to see what JCI is doing, the way we are trying to change our communities by our community projects and our leadership trainings that we do year in, year out for at no cost at all to the general public. So the media can help us amplify our goodwill. Hopefully, we will bring us more partners and sponsors who can collaborate with us so that we can create greater impact in our community.
Is the organization in partnership with any government institution?
I wouldn't want to speak to that now, because most of those questions are preferred answered by the JCI Nigeria president. I'm just a local president. Thank you.
Thank you.
So for the year 2026, JCI Nigeria will be hosting the Northern Conference in Jos City this year in the month of August. Now we're taking this to Jos to further amplify the agenda of JCI Nigeria. We'll be speaking and trying to recruit young men, the youths, the northern youths of Jos, to join the JCI world, and hopefully provide trainings, adequate trainings to help them see that there are a lot of opportunities around us that they can take advantage of. Thank you.
17th president of JCI Nigeria, and if you have not and decide to say you want to give back to us like you have been doing for the past years, and you have not stopped being our further, but in JCI we really don't have money, but we appreciate a lot, and appreciation goes a long way. And all local organization presidents here present and members of the Northern Frontier, we appreciate you for your time. Thank you very much, sir.
So before the president will go, we also have a very fantastic training yesterday.
Again, on behalf of the Executive Vice President, Northwest and Northeast, I have to put it, a word of appreciation, or should I say this as presented to JCI Senator Japhet Erasmus, PhD. It's not joking. For excellent facilitation at the 2026 Moses Cadre Officers Training School and ACOS. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming down. Thank you for willingly taking out of your busy schedule to be with us yesterday.
So much, Mr. President.
But we're going to learn, like I said earlier, one thing I've come to realize is the fact that when you train parliamentary procedures, it's always around it, and let's see how. Can anyone here please tell me about what he or she knows about parliament? Now you leave it like
training people professionally and personally. There is this. It's like a way of handling or of doing things. Too much time. And somebody in one sentence tell me. Okay, fine.